All right. In this week's recap, the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell made some comments last week that spurred a sell-off on Wall Street. That's right. The markets pulled back a little bit at the end of last week. They opened up lower here yet again this morning. And just a reminder that we talked a bit about this stuff in our most recent monthly capital markets update and outlook call. So a week and a half ago was our last call. We talked about the positives, we talked about the headwinds, and right now the headwinds we're calling a wall of worry. Markets tend to climb a wall of worry, and nothing new happened last week that hasn't already been happening, and I'll talk more about that here in a few minutes. But that being said, we did see a pullback on Friday and lower here yet again this morning, Monday. So if you have any questions, I'd encourage you to go back and watch the recording from our most recent monthly capital markets update and outlook call. It's on the website. Just go to investwithccg.com and go to events and look for past events. You'll see the recording right there. You'll also see the option now where you can ask a question. So if you have any questions, any specific questions that you'd like us to address, please fill that out. It comes directly to me, and we would love to follow up with you with an answer. And then also, if you're in a hurry and don't have time to watch the whole 30, 45-minute presentation, we do put together a nice summary for you there as well. So again, talked all about this stuff. And so if you have any questions about what's going on, I'd encourage you to go and watch that. And I'll just add, we've been talking about this whole year that the first half of the year would be bumpy and the second half of the year would be better. First half of the year was one step forward, two steps back. We definitely saw that. And we've been saying that the second half of the year would be two steps forward and one step back. And so that's what we're seeing right now. We had a big run up here the last few weeks, the last couple months, and now we're taking a step back. So nothing to worry about. But again, just always important to keep everything in context. But so again, yes, if you have any questions, go back to that outlook. I'd encourage you to do that. And then secondly, on a brighter note, perhaps, at least with where the markets are currently at and what they're doing, if you came out last week, joined us on the 2022 Capital Cruise, we sure had a wonderful time. We do have a lot of pictures that were taken. So if you want to go check out some pictures and kind of relive that event, or maybe you weren't able to make it, want to check it out, I encourage you to head on over to our Facebook page, the Capital Consulting Group Facebook page, and you can see a post there with a lot of pictures and some video. It was just for all of you there, it was just an absolutely perfect night. So we appreciate you, and we thank you for the continued trust that you put in us. And that was a really fun night celebrating you. So thank you. All right. With that, I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and then we're going to take a closer look at what happened in the markets last week.
Life is too short to worry about what the next headline could do to your life savings. Hi, my name is Eric Hagan, and I keep my thumb on the pulse of the economy and the markets so my clients can focus on the things that are actually important to them. Thank you for joining me the next few minutes on today's weekly economic video update.
So, as I said, a comprehensive sell-off on Friday following comments by Fed Chair Jerome Powell drove stocks to losses for the week. Here's what those losses look like. The Dow Jones Industrials Average tumbled 4.22%, while the Standard & Poor's 500 dropped 4.04%. The NASDAQ Composite Index fell 4.44% for the week, and the MSCI EAFE Index, which tracks developed overseas stock markets, lost 1.10%. In other words, stocks were under pressure. Again, stocks dropped Friday following Powell's remarks, reiterating the Fed's inflation-fighting resolve. While his comments did not break any new ground, markets reacted severely, perhaps on worries that interest rate hikes may continue into next year. After starting the week sharply lower on renewed rising interest rates and economic slowdown fears, markets staged a modest turnaround beginning midweek. Stocks rallied on Thursday, sparked by a revised gross domestic product estimate showing the economy is shrinking less than initially estimated. Thursday's rally also got a boost from regional Federal Reserve Bank presidents who suggested future rate hikes may be in line with market expectations. So, in his much anticipated speech at the Jackson Hole Economic Symposium, Powell unflinchingly reaffirmed the Fed's commitment to raising rates to lower inflation, even if it results in causing pain to individuals and businesses. Wall Street focused on Powell's presentation in the hope it might provide greater clarity on future Fed direction, though his remarks ultimately went no further than restating past communications. Powell commented, "We are moving our policy stance purposefully to a level that will be sufficiently restrictive to return inflation to 2%. This statement may have put to rest any thoughts that the Fed would soon pivot on rate hikes." As always, we will keep our finger on the pulse of what's going on, and we will automatically make changes in your managed accounts as we feel are in your best interests. If you do not have us managing your life savings for you, I encourage you to go learn about our personalized approach at smartmixportfolios.com. All right, with that, we come to a close for today's economic update. I do have another riddle for you, so thank you for staying until the end. Again, be the first person to comment down below this video, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, and we'll send you a gift card for coffee on us. All right, so today's riddle is: what can run but never walks, has a mouth but never eats, has a head but never thinks, and has a bed but never sleeps? Again, be the first person to put the correct answer down below this video on either Facebook or on YouTube, and we'll send you a gift card for coffee on us. If you want the answer to last week's riddle and all previous week's riddles, you can head on over to our website /riddles for all of those as well. And then lastly, I will be sending out our full economic update later on today. Usually get that out about 3 p.m. Central Time. If you're not getting this update and you would like it, you can subscribe and to this email list at our website, www.investwithccg.com, and we'll get that out to you as well. Thank you.
Hey, this is Eric again. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Here at Capital Consulting Group, we provide personal wealth planning and fiduciary investment management solutions for individuals, couples, and families. To learn how to see your entire financial situation, both today as well as every year into the future, go to clearfinancialfuture.com and watch the short 2-minute video. To learn how we give our clients' life savings the attention it deserves and to see how we're doing, visit smartmixportfolios.com. And lastly, if you'd like help investing your 401k at work, visit me over at 401kinvestmentpros.com. Thank you again for your time today. I'll look for you next week.